Probably the biggest standout moment for me was the footage that came out of Kurdistan. Just the reenactment of the genocide just blew me away.
Although the story is historical fiction, it is a tribute to the Halabja chemical attack in 1988. This is a very sensitive subject, very close to my heart unless you experience something like this. It is difficult to feel my passion, my drive, my will to tell the world about this genocide that most of the world ignore it.
The whole thing's touched me, and I'm just really privileged that I've engaged in that culture and those people.
How tough is it for being a producer? Listen, I take my hat off to anyone that's a producer. It's a very difficult job, holding things together. But having a good team around you and a good people to work with makes life a lot easier for us, you know. Working with Danny was absolutely awesome. What can I say? Guy's a brilliant writer. He's a very good actor. And he's like myself, you know. He don't panic. He stays calm. When a situation goes bad, he finds a solution, you know. And I work exactly the same way. I think that's why we clicked really well.
From our tagline, there is only one thing worse than terrorism: politics. People from the Middle East haven't been treated fairly, and to many countries we are the enemy, when in fact we have also been victims.
Middle Eastern people were born to be slaves of just one man who appears from nowhere, and the power bestowed upon them corrupts the very essence of their being. And once again they become a dictatorship.
I really enjoy working with Danny. I think he's a very powerful filmmaker, a fantastic actor, and I've just really enjoyed his organisation and spirit throughout the film.
It was a great experience, and I'm sure it will be a great success too. It was a long journey to reach our goals, working with Paul, Jade, Lane and Baby Film Entertainment Production. Everybody works really hard, especially in Kurdistan, working with Danny, Darren, Kag Muqdad and Kag Ismail. Our group worked around the clock making clothes and building the film set. We barely slept as we kept to the deadline.
It's been an amazing experience working on 1603. We filmed on some amazing locations, and I feel very privileged to work with such a talented cast and crew. I'm very much looking forward to seeing it on the big screen now.
The footage looks absolutely awesome. You know, we've got some really great shots right the way through. We had some very, very good cinematographers on board with us that really brought the actual footage to life. The scenes in Iraq, I mean, they're breathtaking. You can see yourself. I mean, that you couldn't get it no better. I mean, it was absolutely perfect. It was spot on.
It was quite fascinating to see how he saw it visually. And then eventually there was some great synergy in terms of the cinematography that we've achieved in this film.
The dedication of both the cast and crew made me so proud.
Why does he keep apples?
He doesn't eat the apples. It's said that the chemical used on the attack on Halabja smelled of apples. I think he keeps them with him because it reminds him of his past.
I'm very grateful for the teams that have been involved with 1603. That's Danny's team and my team. They have been given 200% on all the stuff that we've been doing, all the organisation, even from catering to scheduling, especially on the big sets. They've just been amazing.
Filming in Kurdistan was a huge challenge. Shooting a film in two different countries, going there with the cast and crew, organize the location. I mean, I did really enjoy it. It was quite a challenge. One thing I learned is that a community comes together when they believe in something. They were fantastic, and a lot of those people lived through the attack, and it probably brought memories flooding back.
It took them days to find a tree that resembled exactly the same tree that was there in '88, and when they finally found it and put it down, They left it there and went off, and when they come back, someone had chopped it to pieces to use it as firewood to burn it. You know what I mean? So days of work had gone out the window for that one. And I think they finally found another one in the end that they used, if I remember rightly.
Yeah,
but it was smaller. It was a lot smaller. So they had to shoot the angle of the camera a lot lower so that they could pick the tree up so it looked like a full-size tree.
Tony is such a great producer and actor as well. You know, this person always came up with an idea. And then sometimes when I get stressed, I used to get stressed a lot because, you know, and then he just came to me and said, "Oh, look at me, see, look at me." And then I said, "Yeah, okay, so what?" He said, "Look, when this face gets worried, then you have to worry. No, go back to work."
So you look at his face. When his face looks worried, you worry.
Paul, he is such a lovely person, very calm, and he never gets stressed. Even if he gets stressed, you don't really notice it because he's really calm, and he's such a great director.
All the hard work from all those people, with their attention to detail, even building the same type of wall on set from the original news footage. It was just amazing.
You see, this is not the original picture, so we built this one. That's my brother. To get the baby's costume was really hard, so we just got something plain, and then I stayed whole night to make spots and make it really close to the original photo. You see here, see the step with the same layout. You see the holes here, and the door, the rust and everything. You see even the joint from the blocks is all the same. You see,
you couldn't top that. I mean, to go back to a place and recreate something that perfectly, you know, you can't top that. I don't think you could ever top something like that. You know, it was, you know, it's a £1 million, it's a multi-million-pound, you know, film, in it, when you look at it like that. You know, the people that do this, and the big companies that go out and set this stuff up and do it, and you know, this guy and these two small production companies have gone out and done it themselves. This film is this film's going to be an education, I think, for anyone that watches this film. You know, if you mention 16th of the 3rd, 1988, and you mentioned sort of roughly about the attack and the bomb in their country, a lot of people register with it, and they've heard about it, but no one's really ever seen the devastation that took place there. And I think, you know, this film's not just about that. That is, you know, he's gifted in his writing, and he's wrote it in a certain way that he's turned it into a full movie. So it's got some other action, it's got a lot of other stuff going on, but that side of it that actually happened now, it's going to open people's eyes up. I think it's going to let people really see the devastation of what these people had to go through.
Somebody wants to make money out there. For one single man, politics kills millions of people. Just because somebody wants them to stay in power. And it's strange. Once they want to get rid of him, they don't care how many people dies.
I think the world would be very interested to watch this film. And to learn a little bit more about the Kurds' plight in Iraq. So I think the movie was very, very interesting. My experience today was very, very good.
This man here murdered 46 people in cold blood. I have a witness who'll verify this. We also have witnesses who saw him shoot a fellow crew member who was pleading for his life.
I think the world would want to see this film, and it would be popular.
I think it's going to be a very popular movie and entertaining. I think the backdrops that we've achieved in this film are crazy. The courtroom, the warehouse, a lot of the buildings that we used and cars. I just think it's going to surprise a lot of people.
It was enjoyable and proved that we could do anything we wanted, no matter how hard and close we were to the deadline. I wish everybody luck, and I can't wait to see the film.
I've enjoyed it. I've had a real good time. It's been stressful. I'm not going to tell you no more about it because I think you need to go and watch it.